All right, welcome. And if you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, but you're returning to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. Because just like a plant that needs a water, subscriptions is the water to the channel. So we are playing with red, yellow Sabo. And it was funny. My brother, who's new to the game, he was just like, I don't like what's that called? 10 drop shanks, and decided to play Big Mom in the deck. And I saw some of his videos and I was like, huh, interesting. Now I would have showed you his gameplay because it amazed me that like a beginner was able to get some W's with the build, but he has like an addiction to just changing so many cards. And oh my god, I'm like, yeah, what? If you just seen like the decision making and the choices of cards, it was like, remember back in the Yu-Gi-Oh days where you young, and even Pokemon, sure, and you just buy cards and you don't even know how to play, but you want to play, so you just take all these cards and put it together and you just start playing. That's what the deck ended up looking like at some point, and I was like, oh no, what's going on? So my friend said, okay, he's gonna try to run the big moms and see how it flows. So that's what this is. Now Queen got 2 blockers. I'm sure Queen does not want us to. Ooh, see, that's what I love about we got to pick a card to put on top of the deck. See, that's what I love about what's his name, Whitebeard. Just makes all this free. And make Big Mom the second to last life, because that's how like you can trigger her ability. Ah, Gravity Tiger. Must be nice. You can trigger her ability at that point. We don't get to draw, but hey, what do you call it? At least we took something off the board. All right, where we at? What's our darn count at? We're gonna attack. Okay, play Big Mom, make your decision. Wait! You're supposed to put the Big Mom back on top. Oh, I get it. You wanna... Oh no. Oh no. Wow. You know what? That's a big wow moment. You were supposed to put Big Mom on top, right? That's the set play. But you ended up leaving Big Mom because you wanted to summon the other Big Mom. And this ended up happening. Oh, I'm so sorry for laughing. But it's like, if you had just went the set play route, then you would have just had just no big deal. Boom. You would have attacked, you would have had it in your hand, and then you would have did it again. I'm sure they probably would have just put the Doflamingo into their own life. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure they would have just put Doflamingo into their own life. And then we would have had the Big Mom to potentially play again, make them decide, swing, and add it back to life. It's a very obnoxious play. So that's what I was hoping we can showcase, how obnoxious the play was. But now that they have no life, Big Mom's just a brick at this point. Only good, hopefully, I think we have the 0 event. Yeah, we do. Have a lot of no counters, so prime target for the 0 event. Seems like people caught on to the Marshall D Teach. That was one of the cards. I tried to make a Queen deck early, but it's difficult to pilot the leader, so you couldn't showcase anything. But this would be the strength. You could play 10 Don characters. That would be Big Mom. No. Big Mom is next. Okay, that would be what's her name? Nami. Okay. Tough decisions here. Your best option is, go for the KO. I was gonna say, like, maybe next turn play the dragon and try to get things going. That's a 7k swing, so that's not really enough. Oh, are we gonna threaten lethal? Is that what's happening? Interesting. That they're stronger. And what are we at? 9? Fingers crossed. Yeah, the queen plays a lot of bricks. Queen plays a lot of bricks. Yep. That's queen is a very hard thing to balance because obviously the engine relies on cards that are most likely bricks, right? So they're gonna play a lot of them. It's just, what are you gonna do? But that's the way, what they say, the cookie crumbles. It would have been, you know how toxic it would have been though if they would have got another turn and then they just start dropping and oh man, it would have been a point of no return. It would have been get the life, get another life, okay, get the life, get another life, and get the life. Oh my god, it would have been very toxic. Vegapunk also hurts decks that are slow because all this life gaining that it can just do. We attack for 5, so we're poking. We could, oh, I was gonna say, essentially we could dawn up the Cat Viper and attacked, but it looks like we want to put a lot more pressure on the Vegapunk. And since the Vegapunk can't attack, our character is safe. In this matchup, I think it might just be better to be more aggressive in general. Like instead of stacking our life, unless we want to get a bigger swing, probably there's no point in stacking our life in this matchup. So Vegapunk is definitely going to have to get some characters on the board. They get out Nami, deciding what they're going to check for cost, and most likely take out. They should, yeah, the Nekomamushi. And there's our 7-drop Lin tech, but wow, that's funny. So we got a Lin in life, Lin in hand. Okay, put something on top of the deck. Set Lin up, sets Frankie up. Okay, so sadly, we doesn't seem like we're gonna get much options to draw with Nami's ability, but we have been getting that board removing. And since I think Vegapunk is primarily 5 drops, it just makes it relatively easy. And it's funny, we might get 2 KOs out of one Nami, because we play, get the KO, and then if we choose to add it to life, that would have been another KO. But I respect it. Vegapunk is limited on swings, so we're still got our 4 life. It's like we're just better off keeping our characters on the board until we can start swinging wide. Ooh, with all that life out there, yep, they hit the Whitebeard. It would be fun to get some Big Mom shenanigans going. But hey, the match ain't playing out that way, so it is what it is. Now they have a 9-drop Yamato. They got some character. They got 30 characters on the board. I'm sure they're going to use their blocker. I don't think they'll be comfortable just going down to 1 or even potentially none. Ooh, attack with the Nami first and then give the dragon the pump that sticks, making it even more difficult to take dragon off the board. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that would make it, because we kind of got counter power in hand. But nonetheless, dragon with the extra 2k pump, I think it will make it safe. Vegapunk gotta make some tough decisions here. It's also crazy how us gaining life technically makes their Yamato stronger. Interesting. Now either we could put them on 0 or we could take out their character, because I'm sure they're not going to save it, which is probably low-key what they want. They probably would want us to, yeah, attack it. Ooh, 11. Yeah, attack it. And then, you know, otherwise they would have been on 0, right? And we have too much life for them to go for game. So I'm assuming that's probably what they wanted. But then again, if they managed their Dawn play, they could have had several swings towards our dragon, and that could have also been some sort of no, that's his attack stat is too high. That would eat up so much Dawn. Yeah, Vegapunk got to really think about this, because obviously you don't want the dragon on the board who's just going to be swinging for 11 like that. I mean, because obviously we're just going to keep trying to pump the dragon. I don't know if that sounded weird. Oh, well, that was an effective play. Bonnie's interesting, being that Vegapunk can just guarantee gain life. It just makes Bonnie an interesting card to have on the board, because it's like, oh, you're at 0. Okay, your turn. Gain a life. Haha, now I can draw again. Okay, I'm sure the Frankie's going to hit the board, and he's going to draw a card, so get some defense, get some mild offense. The good thing is he has 2 targets now, so any attack is automatically going to allow our Nami to have great value. Any attack is going to allow our Nami to have some great value. And it's going to allow us to chuck this Leland out the hand, because I believe there's one in life. But yeah, putting Dragon at the bottom of our life kind of messed up our sequence. I guess they got, either that's the best option they got, or they also, like, they don't have, like, how should I say this? They either don't have blockers or anything like that. Oh, it didn't matter. I was just thinking, like, okay, maybe they gained that one to hit a higher cost, but also it didn't matter. They probably don't have any blocker things, but you can draw 2, trash 1, get some more options in hand, probably trash any dead cards, and then what do you call it? Have more defense. But looking at this current circumstance, they are in a very bad position, because it's like, once again, if they choose to attack, our Nami trigger will definitely stop one of the other attacks, as well as removing something off their board. And then they have no defense. We can probably just swing and try to sneak the game, especially if we get another dragon. If we get another dragon, we can most definitely try to sneak the game. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, at this point, the best option for them to try to KO would be, if they got another what's it called, play. The best option to KO would be Sanji. No, Kikunojo would be, okay, no, my bad, I'm messing it up. Okay, their life is low, our life is not. Kikunojo will be great for us, not for them. They should might as well swing, because it's like, you got to get through it no matter what. Unless in his mind he's going to build his board and eventually sub out those characters, like, you get what I'm saying? Unless that's what you was thinking. Oh, we choose not to use the trigger. Okay then, I respect it. So that would be a body on board, KO, cycle, and then potential to put it right back. Ooh, dangerous. This is dangerous. It feels dangerous, but it's not dangerous. They chose not to swing? Are they that scared of a counterattack? This is, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is part of the problem. Especially when the Nami didn't get KO'd, or the Frankie didn't get KO'd. That's worth another swing. Okay, then I'm assuming either you're on a 2K out, which you probably should if you have it. And then eventually the blocker's gonna hit the board, and then I'm sure you're probably gonna go for a block. But come on, you know how dangerous it would have been? 1, 2, 3 life potentially gone in that one shot, and you didn't go for it. And what? Unless your hand, you had counter power in your hand. So unless you was afraid of us, I don't know. Maybe that was the one card. If you drop any more counter power, yeah, I think not swinging was a bad idea. Yeah, and then we could just stack life. Because what I'm basically saying is he could have swung 9, 8, 9, and then have the counter power to protect them because they're already high. So that's why I feel like not swinging is part of the problem in this scenario. And then now that we got Kikunojo situated, that's what you would call obnoxious. Because if you attack life, we get to summon. If we attack Kikunojo, we get another life. So yeah, I really felt like that one turn of not attacking did way more harm than good. Like just way more harm than good. Like you're not gonna win the game until you get rid of all our life and then get one successful attack in. So it's just like if you had counter power in your hand, you should have swung with that board. Just pow, 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 pow. And then your life would have been protected and you could have just stacked more life. So, I don't know. They are thinking. So, Katakuri. Bye. Oh my god. You did not read the card? That was an Olin, right? Unless I'm tripping. There's a Kikunojo in the trash. There's a Kiku. What was that? And my brain saw Olin, and then he put it at the bottom of the life. Yeah, that's Olin, and yeah, he put it at the bottom of the life. Well, the weird part is, where we would have been able to just draw the dragon, right, and then put something on top, essentially allowing our life sequence. Because remember, we played Whitebeard, right? We could have just fixed our order. Now it's like we could have fixed it after they Katakuri'd us. Now we can't fix it, at least not the way we want to fix it. Your board is full. If you choose to use your trigger, you're going to lose one of your characters. You chose to use trigger. Okay, you get a blocker out. More defense. Good play. Oh, if we got our hand down low. No, yeah, I agree with that. Couldn't we have technically just still added a character to life though? Yeah, just use leader ability, put Nekomamushi there, and then it's like, now if you really swing, you're probably just gonna lose. You remember, once again, you gotta attack at some point. You're only making it worse for yourself by not doing that. You're allowing the game state to get worse. So I don't know what to say. And you would probably deck out before us because you played a couple of draw cards. Well, we got a Sanji. They got no blockers, but I'm sure we attack, trigger, get a blocker, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. This is... thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching this, I don't know if you might skip through the video to get to the next match. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know if y'all agree with me, but you just got like these giants on the board and you're just not swinging. So your hand is now down to 2 cards, right? Your board is full, but the most you're doing, if you choose to, is 1 attack. So I don't understand the thinking right now. I don't get it. Yep, use trigger. The only thing I can think of is they're looking for another Katakuri, or they're looking for another Yamato so they can have like a They're probably looking for Yamato so they can just have. Oh, they put out Luffy. Okay. Well, I think the best play would be swing with Luffy, then use Luffy's ability. Oh, wow. Sad story. And we're choosing not to attack? Okay. I guess we want to develop a wider board as well. Yeah, I'm sure they would have attacked and then used Luffy's ability. I think that's what they wanted to go for. Okay, they put Nami on top. So being that we have 2 targets for Nami, Nami can definitely potentially stop an attack. Definitely, potentially. Nami could, I guess the potential is whether we choose to attack and let it happen, right? And since we could see it, I mean, it's our turn, right? Kid Killer, even Kid Killer's not a threat. Anyway, I was just thinking to myself, Kid Killer's not on the board. And it's like, yeah, duh, he's not on the board. That's not something you would have to worry about. Okay, yeah, attack with the Nami that has the Don attached. That would encourage Vegapunk to go for the Nami that has no Don attached. And stops the swing. Then we'll be summoning Zoro, and Zoro's gonna swing. Hand size so low, wouldn't be surprised if they take that hit. And then I'm guessing Zoro down stack swing. They're searching. The best option is to search for counter power. All right, GG. Yeah, I don't understand the decision making. We got a crap ton of life. We had like 8, 9. I don't know. Here we are going up against Smoker. Now Smoker, the One Piece meta is so like diverse. I give it that. I know it's obnoxious, and I know we can get annoyed at seeing like, you know, let's say the Lucci, and what's gonna come over here is Blackbeard, and you know, but it's like to think that Smoker is meta viable, and then at the same time it's like, is he? And I only say that respectfully, because it's like, you know, when you think meta viable, you think gonna get the W, right? You know, the top 3 if anything. But we One Piece has created an environment where it's just so many decks are seeing play, just so many, it's all out there, just decks, and it's like, okay, so even though this is meta viable, you know, is so many out there. That's why you don't see it topping all the time and blah blah blah. So it's kind of interesting to me. Oh, was that a misclick? Or are we trying to bait them into getting rid of the Zoro? Interesting. Cool. So we might actually get to use no, we're probably guaranteed to actually catch this ability. We're about to draw a card. We're going to draw 2, chuck 1. Good hand, good hand. Okay, I was thinking that too. It's like we got the Bonnie on board anyway. I would have accepted putting Bonnie on top of life as well. And then if he attacks and we trigger Bonnie, just, you know, use the ability. That would have been essentially draw 4 cards, trash 2. So we'd have dug 4 cards into our deck. I think that pays for itself and then some. Attacks, let's swing big. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're gonna protect their blocker. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, it's like they have mad cards in hand. I'm like, oh, they definitely gonna have to block this. Otherwise, you want to be at 1 life? Probably not. But I was thinking block as encounter, and then I was like, if they use the blocker, they're gonna lose the blocker. But no, they have plenty of counter power in here. All right, going for a big cycle play. Gotta love that Moria. Now they got a full board, and they're choosing to attack, and sure, that's fine. I'm surprised you're allowing us to try to gain more off of Bonnie, which is interesting. Oh, look, and we have a Whitebeard. It would be very tempting to, ooh, you're the one that should disappear. We got to be careful. So I think the first card you click goes on top of the deck. Then afterwards, you rearrange the order. So we just put Sanji on top. I was gonna say we're doing that for the Borsalino most likely. So that way we can potentially pop Borsalino in the event that it survives. So yeah, we're probably gonna try to pop Borsalino. And if he doesn't, no wait, what am I saying? Okay, collect my thoughts properly. If he doesn't block and lose Borsalino, then when he attacks life, he'll then lose his Borsalino. Would be very tempting. Oh, okay, so we probably shouldn't go for leader ability in the because we want the Nami to trigger, right? So yeah, we'll keep that in hand. Not in hand, on field. I am so surprised to see a black deck not use a KO effect yet is nuts to me. There you go. Bye, Borsalino. All planned. Hesitating, doesn't want to hit any more triggers. Now the fun part is, like, let's say we choose to keep playing Whitebeard, it would seem redundant, but not really, because you're always getting to see a new card on the top of the deck. Like, you always could see it, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I want this in life now, and I'll put something else on top of deck. Oh, but they are getting rid of the Edward Newgate. Because I'm like, they should be able to pop Bonnie. Oh, no. Tashigi does 0. Okay. -4, and then KO's a 0. For a second, I just thought Tashigi was just like a slightly more generic black card where it can KO a cost of 2 or less, 3 or less. So that's where my mind went. It didn't go to, I forgot all about the 0 part. Well, they got 2 blockers. A part of me feels like we should just pressure life. They'll probably block. But going for Gecko Moria, kind of like, okay, cool. I was like, it looked like we were going to go for Gecko for a second. And I'm like, well, he's strong. He might be able to counter out, and then his whole board stays healthy. If he's debating this long, then he might not have 2Ks or counter power, one or the other. Because okay, he has a 2K. I don't, okay, so the only other thing I can think of is he was deciding on whether he was going to need that cost reduction or not. Because that took a while to decide. Okay, he takes the 7. Definitely wants to keep his blockers, apparently. I doubt he's going to be comfortable going to 1 life. Oh, we didn't don Bonnie. No. That could have been another draw, too. The only thing I can think of is either player was confident that, okay. I think I can think of is player was confident that, they were going to block, or I don't know. Okay. We got enough of Bonnie. Now we just use her for pressure. They have plenty of counter power. Okay, then. but they're not really getting any of their KO options except for, you saw the Tashigi and then T-Bone, I think his name is. Oh, you just chucked the Tashigi? What the heck? Why? I would have, I don't know. I would have either saved it for a bigger play or just used it and got rid of the blocker and then start letting everything swing. Yeah, that's low key nuts. I'd have been like, bye Sanji, swing, 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 swing. Yep, trigger summon. Okay, looks like they're gonna go for the KO. Kobe. Tashigi wasn't better than that? I know Kobe potentially is reoccurring, so. But yeah, I would say just add a card to your hand. Yeah, okay. I like that. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's Tashigi that they added back into their hand. So that's probably was the a full circle play. It's like, yeah, we trucked Tashigi, but now she's back in our hand. Okay, so it looks like we might just put lots of pressure. Because we also could have summoned Zoro and just gave Zoro the pump and swung with Zoro and kept the blocker. But yeah, it looks like we're going to swing with blocker. We do have 4 life, so yeah, swing a blocker. And if they attack blocker, then blocker still did his job. If they don't attack blocker, then we have another character on the board. But or they might use a KO ability. Yeah, they need to turn things up. Problem is, Kikunojo is obnoxious right now. Yeah, attack. Bring her back out. And okay, I was like, unless it's a 10 drop, then you pop it. Let's see. Okay, we're going for a follow-up Kobe play. And then I'm guessing you're ending your turn. Oh, well, of course, they're going to swing first. I'm sorry. Another Moria. They're going to go for their blockers. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, you got to respect it. They had 1 life. Low key, I figured you just get Rebecca again. Get Rebecca again, add a card in hand. Oh, you know what you could have did too? Yeah, okay, the smoker that is. Get 2 out, put Kobe in the trash. When you get Rebecca back, get Kobe in your hand. But in this game state, you probably need to get a 2K out of trash. But like I'm just saying, you could have just loaded up the board, developed another character, right? Whatever 2 drops that are worth it, if there's any in the trash, and then use them next turn potentially. 2 drop could be 3K to 4. Don X, start swinging. Okay, I respect it. Protect the Zoro. It has rush anyway, and they are in a very dangerous game state. So yeah, Cat Viper's off the board because it's just Smoker plus stage and boom. So we got 2 Zoros. So essentially 3 attacks here. Oh my god, that's dangerous for them. That's it. You're gonna need something to hit the board. You are going to need something to hit the board. Oh, they're going for game. I believe that's you're the one that should disappear. But it seems like our players is more so deciding whether it's worth countering out. Oh, you want them to swing. I get it. Okay, GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and give us a subscribe. It helps.